Beautiful coffee, flowers, garbage dump. You know, nothing completes the morning like the garbage dump in a coffee shop. It's a beautiful morning, December 26th. So yesterday we stayed at the hotel after I lost all my roof system. There you go. It's a naked beast now. All that stuff is inside. Well, except the second spare tire, the empty one. It's had to give away to Mexicans. Yeah. That's what happens when you have a little bit too much of a washboard. It's not like I was overloaded. I was within limits. It's just constant bounces and shakes and swaying to the side. Some of these racks were not designed for too much off-roading, I guess. Well, anyway, so it continues the trip, and I got 9 days left. I think 9, yeah. 9, that is until I had to get out of the Mexican border. So, should be okay. Yeah, these guys are actually from France. We met them. They just bought a van in California and we're going to Colombia. Alright, I'm gonna go around and see if I can get some coffee. This is Hotel Cowboy. This is where we're staying. Alright, and I need to go right over there. There's a Cafe Capriccio. Wow, okay. At night, all this definitely didn't look so desolate. Lots and lots and lots of unfinished stuff everywhere. The typical Mexico. And garbage, unfortunately. That's a thing. When I was on previous trips in Mexico in my life, flying by plane, hotel zones, all that. Those are touristy towns. They, even though might sometimes have been seen as a little bit dirty here and there, it was nothing. Like, still, the roads, everything was relatively clean. But driving here in Baja, on highways, especially up north, garbage, so much garbage. People just don't give a damn here. They throw all this stuff everywhere. Literally, it's like garbage upon garbage upon garbage on the highway. Kills the scenery. See, usually when we enter at night, we don't see this kind of stuff. But during daytime now, it's just like, what is that? I don't know. Do you speak English?
Regular coffee, latte, espresso.
Oh, medium roast? Just coffee, medium roast. Beautiful. Beautiful coffee. Flowers. Garbage dump. You know, nothing completes the morning like the garbage dump in a coffee shop. So yesterday I bought 4 packs of smokes. It was a Palomar XL blue pack with a click button fin. I'm like, okay, no problem. We had those in Canada before they switched the whole button clicking thing to switch to menthol. And so I opened up a pack yesterday, started smoking. I'm like, oh my god, this is menthol. So I guess the click makes it even more mentally. But it's a blue pack. there you go, differences in countries. So I gotta, well, I guess I'll bring those packs to my parents, because they like menthol cigarettes, and menthol cigarettes in Canada just got banned, or anything clickable to menthol, I think several months ago. So you can't buy in Canada menthol anymore, period. Yeah, so I'll bring it to them, but right now I gotta buy some decent smokes, and it's back to the hotel. Yeah, see those guys walking up, because I'm kind of ready to leave. Hopefully these guys are ready and can move out. Bahia de Concepcion would be nice to arrive during the daytime, and I think the trip, and then today it's all gonna be highway, and the Google yesterday said I think 4-hour drive on the highway, but I also gotta inflate my tires, because past couple days it's been off-roading. I deflated quite a bit, like morning cold PSI was 30, then 235 on the border wash was good enough, or 34 rather on the border wash. And yeah, like especially after roof rack is gone, I was just zipping through that stuff at like 70 kilometers an hour, like not even, barely even feeling the board watch. Actually with roof rack too, to avoid the issue that I had, I actually was going relatively fast, so that kind of reduced a little bit on bounces, but obviously that didn't fully work. Yeah, this is a mess, a big mess right here. So that's the deconstructed, or good thing this roof rack is sectional, 3 sections, so we managed to undo 1 section, but the bolts that are on these curved racks, it's easy to break that Allen key socket. So one of them we couldn't undo. Well, we undid with like pliers and everything, so it's ruined now. But anyway, if this is rack ever to go again on the roof, I'm gonna switch all those bolts to actually hexagonal ones, so it's easy to undo later. And yeah, all my fishing gear, everything, my clothing, drone in the corner of it, in the bottom over there, all my tents, and yeah, all my crap is here now. Sucks. I barely have any room for garbage at this point. Yeah, it's definitely a noticeable lack of space now. So we finally stopped at the tire shop. While it's big city, I may as well, to deal with his tire issue. He had a nail in the tire for about, well, ever since I met him, he had a nail in the tire. So it's finally deal with that problem, because if we have to use his spare on the road, that's a pretty bad one. And, I'll show, there's a Baja truck here in repairs. Right here. Check this out. Look at the size of the shocks. Fuel tank, radiator, fans, and yeah, this thing can really go. Oh, that differential is pretty big. King shocks. Oh, like, look at this. Oh my god. Oh, this is giant, oversized. There's some kind of a computer, radar system, whatever it is. Yeah, pretty much looks nothing like an actual truck. Now I'll just get my tires inflated here to 40 psi. May as well while we're here. Yeah, we should arrive in Baja de Concepcion by sunset for sure.
Bread and bread on this trip, rivers and pools were running dry pretty much constantly. So I had to stop and refill and actually probably get like a good 100 beers between us, because you never know when next civilization is gonna be. It turned out all of us weren't the big eaters, so with pools and smokes out of the way, pretty much we were all resupplied, just gas stop and we're ready to go. Somewhere halfway between Guerrero Negra and Santa Rosalia on the other coast lies the town El Marsal, and that's what we were passing. A small little town, nothing special. The whole pretty much drive to El Marsal and till San Ignacio is kind of flat and not very interesting. As per usual, in the big stretches between big cities, you can expect pretty much military outposts. They usually check you more thoroughly as you go up north, but down south, especially being gringo, as in this case, they just kinda waved, asked 2 questions, and off I was. The drive becomes really scenic after San Ignacio and just before entering Santa Rosalia, because the area is going by volcano Las Tres Vigilantes. After driving for about 4 or 5 hours, we entered Sea of Cortez, driving to Santa Rosalia. And what you can notice right away entering this area is the garbage dumps on the right side. There's some kind of landfill, pretty much right as you enter on the coast. Just totally not cool, because just as you sink in the beauty of the coast, you look the other way and you're like, oh, that again. Overall, Santa Rosalia didn't seem like a touristy place, but as you go more to the south of the city, to the promenade, it kinda gets to be that way, but I certainly wouldn't call it a very touristy town. we were approaching the Bahia de Concepcion, there is a town called Mulagi or Mulage or Mulage, people call it differently I've heard, and I myself as well. That area gets to be a very scenic drive in the mountains, pretty cool before you come out in the water again. You have a beautiful Bay of Concepcion or Bahia de Concepcion. It's too bad that this area is very popular with RVers from States and Canada. All kinds of expats, people staying in Mulage or Mulage. And overall, all of these beaches around this area, there is no real wild camping. Maybe you could find a nude, but most of it is just official campgrounds, which can cost anywhere from $5 to $10, which is not too bad. After driving a little bit further through the bay, we decided to return to the first camping spot, RV camp spot that we saw in the beginning, which even had its own bar. And we decided, we saw kind of like a nuke place you could drive to on the right side of that little bay within the bay, and we decided to check it out, and it turned out a place for smaller rigs. There are some big rigs, but generally it's kind of like van lifers.
We have arrived at Bahia de Concepcion. We're at the very northern part. We're gonna go down some more, and then we saw this awesome little bay within a bay, and it's got all kinds of RVs over there, and there's like a little patch of land and nice sort of fishing, calm water, swamp, whatever it is for fishing, maybe tomorrow. And these guys are already ready for boozing, as always, of course.
I'm not boozing.
Yeah, you're boozing all the time.
No, I'm not.
It's like your second nature.
Set up a little bit.
Yeah, table. Alright, the castle is done. This is what I gotta deal with right now. Max tracks for the night over here. A few fuel packs over here. The pod is just here. Good enough. My drone bag. I need to transfer some data. I'll shove it in here. And this is where my water stays. Yeah, so that's that. A little bit of sand, a little bit of stuff in here. A little dirty, but otherwise everything seems to be intact. No broken windows from transporting everything here. Overall bay looks awesome. I'll fly the drone in the morning. There's even, I think, a little bar restaurant over there, but I'm not sure if we're gonna go to that. Like, after all, we packed quite a bit of food, and master chef there will treat us to some delicious stuff.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, maybe, at the base.
You got eggs, right?
I got a what?
Eggs?
Yes, I do.
1 egg.
I have like 10 or something.
I need 1.
Come on, use some more before we go bad. Also, I bumped this Westphalia there. This was like first day I entered into Baja, and I was looking for campground, and those guys from Quebec were looking for campground. Not sure if you remember them, but yeah, ended up sitting here. And they're from San Felipe. There is another couple here that were camping close by to us. They're also here, so eventually catch up with everyone, even though everyone's at a different pace. It all kind of intersects. Alright, see you tomorrow.
Hey comrades, don't forget to hit that like button and also leave a comment, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you should by hitting that subscription button and also bell notification next to it, so you can actually get my video updates both in notification in your video feed, and as well you can support this channel if you like my videos through PayPal or Patreon in the links down below or just after this video.